Good morning, everyone. It's Michael from BroJMR. A kind of impromptu episode of Michael's Daily Musings. I was finishing up shooting an episode of What's in the Bag, number 17, and I started talking about something, and I kind of went off on a tangent about something, and I was like, wow, I just need to stop that right now, and that's just a good topic for a quick daily musings. And what I'm going to talk about today is movie collections and how out of hand it can get really, really quick, especially when you don't realize it. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, because I would never say anything like this is a bad thing, especially considering the size of our collection. It all started out, Jonathan's friend Amy in Chicago sent us a link onto Facebook. I'll post the link down in the description so you can see the story that this was based on, of a fella named Theo Kalamorakis. It's a foreign last name, and I probably butchered the pronunciation, whatever. But he's a designer of custom home theater systems, and he has potentially what is the largest private movie collection there is. For a while there, it was kind of between him and Martin Scorsese, who has the largest collection. So he has the largest, but this guy is thinking that he's almost up there. He hasn't, actually talked to Mr. Scorsese and find out exactly. But this guy has got over 15,000 titles. That is freaking ridiculous. That is crazy. I thought we had a lot, and he's got, just almost every single medium you can think of. And he estimates that his collection is worth over $300,000. It's said that he says he spends on, conservatively, he spends about $15,000 a year on movies. Holy hell, what kind of theater systems is he building for people that he can afford $15,000 a year in movies? Damn. I think it's crazy when we spend the amount of money that we spend a year on movies. I can't imagine $15,000 a year on it. I was like, geez, Luigi, that's just crazy intense. And after I saw that, I got to thinking about mine. I was like, well, that's something to build towards, look up to. I mean, I like this guy. This guy's awesome, because he's said himself, he's a nerd. He's a movie geeky movie collector, and I respect that. And so I got to thinking about our collection, how large it is. I've shown it to you before. Maybe I'll do a quick pan and scan of what we have at the end of this video. But we've been collecting for a long time. I've been collecting DVDs since, I don't know, 99 or something like that. Blu-ray since, it first came out, probably 2007, 2008, I think it debuted in 2007, so I think I probably started collecting them in 2008, maybe 2009 after that happened. Before, our family always had tons of videotapes, and so we've always been big movie buffs. Like, even since when I was kids, and I hope someday to be able to pass that addiction down to my kids. But we've got a lot. I mean, it's no 15,000, but God, it's a lot. I did, on our last count, at the end of episode 17 of What's in the Bag, our current title count is 1,393, and I'm thinking for somebody who's not wealthy, that's pretty intense. We have 288 TV seasons and 108 steelbooks. Maybe I'll start counting something else. I don't know. Maybe I'll start counting videotapes in it or something like that. We only have maybe like 4 or 5 now. I mean, we don't actively collect videotapes, but I mean, it's something. It's a sickness. I mean, it really is. We've joked around about it. This sickness, it's an addiction. It's awesome. I wanted to show you a couple of things. I think I may have shown these before in What's in the Bag episodes. I don't know for sure. But just a couple of examples. Some of kind of the odd stuff that we have. This right here. I know what you're thinking. Is that a record? No, it's not a record. It's not the soundtrack. This is Laserdisc. For those of you who don't know what Laserdiscs are, they are the precursor to DVDs. It was a digital format. I mean, it was an analog format, but it was digital at the same time. I'm not going to take... Actually, I guess I will take this up. But as you can see, it's a big, giant record-shaped DVD. It's pretty, they're pretty cool. I've kind of wanted to get a Laserdisc player for a while. I know that it's not, digital, it's not high definition, but it's pretty cool. And I've really have wanted to get one of these Laserdisc players for a long time. I just never have broken down and done it. I mean, when I say a long time, I mean I started looking at these things back in 2001, I think. Started looking into wanting to get some of those. But they're pretty cool. I mean, there's some stuff that are out on Laserdisc that are not out on DVD. It would be kind of cool to be able to watch it. So I mean that's something pretty cool. And something that's really, really obscure that I've only heard of and I had never seen, it's something called CED video disc. This is something that's truly, truly crazy. Basically, what you do is you stick this whole thing into the machine, and it plays it. It's really, really weird. I mean, the movie itself is locked in there. You can't get it out. You cannot get it out unless you stick the whole thing in there. And so this is like a kind of an oddity. I'd never really seen this before, and so I thought I'd show you just an example of one of these. This is the movie Runaway. So I mean, that's just kind of some of the weird stuff that we have in our collection. And how do I keep going on for so long? Jesus criminy. But going back to this guy's collection, so it got to made me thinking, what is our collection worth? A collection is only worth what somebody will pay for it. And obviously we have a lot of stuff, and I've said many, many times before, we hardly ever, rarely ever pay full price for anything. I think every single thing that I've gotten, that I can, for the most part that I can think of, maybe 80% of the stuff that we buy it on sale. We don't pay full price for anything. We always find deals. We always get stuff that's on sale. But I was doing some research in using a program that I use to catalog on an online computer program. Excuse me, I don't know why I can't talk. A computer program called DVD Profiler by Invelos. And one of the features on it is it shows you the SRP for each movie. And you're going to laugh and think it's ridiculous, but our collection has an SRP value of $71,000. Wow, $71,000. And again, this is not what we spent on it. This is just what the replacement value would be for it. $71,000. In reference to this, my renter's insurance policy is $100,000. That's what the apartment complex, actually it's a little more than that, but that's what the apartment complex minimum is, what it will accept is $100,000. And we have $71,000 in movies. That's not counting all of our books, toys, collectibles, Legos, electronics, computers, blah, blah, blah. Clothes. That's just... And sad to say, if this place catches fire, we are screwed. Not only the fact that, you know, it catches fire and we're going to lose everything, but it's going to cost a lot of money to replace these movies. And so, thanks for watching. I know this ran a little long. Daily musings usually don't run this long, but I kind of went off on a tangent or two. So, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll start, if inspiration hits me, maybe I'll start doing some more of these, but I really haven't had anything I wanted to talk about. So, thanks for watching. Blessings.